Western Australia, western third of the Great Southland. Fremantle, the ocean gateway to Western Australia. The port stands at the mouth of the Swan River, where settlement of the colony began in 1829. The river was the main artery to the hinterland of the coastal plain, where today 750,000 people work and play in the sun. Over 70% of the population live in their own homes. The river widens to a broad expanse where some 3,000 yachting enthusiasts take advantage of the sheltered waters. At Crawley, an idyllic setting on the northern bank of the Swan, stands one of several metropolitan institutions of tertiary education, the University of Western Australia. The city of Perth lies 11 miles upriver from the port of Fremantle. This is Australia's sunniest capital, and from vantage points in the 1,000-acre Kings Park, the visitor may see Perth basking in a Mediterranean climate. A modern freeway system links the northern suburbs with the Kwinana Heavy Industrial Complex to the south. The old barracks arch, a relic of early settlement days, stands sentinel over the commercial heart of Perth. This is St George's Terrace, where first-class accommodation and service await the most discerning visitors. International names, familiar to the world traveller, provide havens from which to explore this smog-free city. The free Central City bus service is available for residents and visitors alike. Over the years, shopping arcades filled with boutiques have proliferated in the city area. Perhaps the Tudor style of London Court best reflects the leisurely atmosphere and pace at which most West Australians live. But don't be misled by casual appearances. For over a decade, Perth has been Australia's fastest growing city. Despite the dynamic growth of the state and its capital, there's ample time for relaxation. This is evident in the many parks and gardens. With increasing leisure time, more and more people are becoming interested in arts and crafts. Even the youngsters join in the fun. Over 50% of the population are under 25 years of age, and the consequent vigorous enthusiasm of this young metropolis is expressed in sport. Whether as a player or spectator, the competitive spirit attracts large followings. Once the sun settles over the Indian Ocean, another facet of the city becomes evident. Perth by night.
Welcome to Perth, and especially welcome to Perth by night. Tonight's tour has been designed for you both as a fun tour and a sightseeing tour. Allow me first of all to introduce you your coach captain behind the wheel. His name is Ian, and my name is Michael, whichever you prefer, and we'll both be looking after you this evening.
There's certainly no shortage of things to do or places to go when the sun goes down. After a late night, there's always a morning on the river to clear your head and freshen the appetite. Upstream, the river winds through the undulating country of a middle and upper Swan, where vineyards have been cultivated since the early days of colonial settlement. Little known a few years ago, Western Australian wines are finding their way to dining rooms all over the world. But there's still plenty for home consumption, especially for Western Australia's favourite way of entertaining, the traditional outdoor barbecue. One of Perth's most valuable natural assets is its mile upon mile of white sand beaches stretching like an endless ribbon, creating the broad reaches of the Indian Ocean. Unlike many metropolitan beaches elsewhere in the world, Perth's seaside provides room for everyone, and still a lot to spare. And if you want to get away to one of Perth's most popular playgrounds, take a trip to Rottnest. The island lies only 11 miles from the mainland and half an hour by sea from Fremantle. Although steeped in a long historical background, Rottnest today is reserved for those who have time to spend in the warm waters off the coast or the holiday fun provided on shore. This then is Perth, where the climate and people are warm, where there's so much to do and enjoy. Next time you've got holidays on your mind, talk to your travel agent about Perth. Then come on over. We'd love to see you.